All right, we've made it to week 12. Can't believe it. So awesome. And you know why it's awesome? Because once you make it to week 12, you've like officially gotten past the point of a high risk of miscarriage. So after you've gotten past week 12, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It's very good. So last week we had our very first doctor's appointment. Woot woot. Woot woot. So let's see a clip of that right now. I'm at the doctor's office. I'm about to do a urine sample. And so, how exciting. Ooh, that's something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
See that little flicker in the center? That's the heart.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, we got one hand up by the face.
Oh, that's cute.
You see that white stripe on the back? That's the spine.
Okay.
Now you can see the little jaw.
Oh,
See the mouth?
oh yeah.
Heart's beating in our blood.
So the ultrasound was so exciting because I didn't even know that I was going to be able to get it. It was kind of a, oh, and by the way, then we're going to go do your ultrasound. And I was like, wait, what? And I was just like, okay, yay! And oh, it was so wonderful to see the baby. What was so great about the ultrasound was that even though I didn't get to hear even the baby's heartbeat on the first visit, I actually got to see the heartbeat. And if you guys look closely, you'll be able to see the heartbeat too. And it's just this little kind of flashing thing in the ultrasound. So that was so good. And the doctor, when he very first put the little thing on my belly, he said, oh, your baby just did a flip. So that was so awesome just to see, like, the baby was moving and there was a heartbeat and everything was just so reassuring, and I was so happy that I'm not crazy. Also, something that's very, very interesting to me is that I was going off what I had read in a book on how far along I was, and I found out from the doctor's office that I'm actually a week behind what I thought, which is not very good because then I don't get the baby sooner. And I get to be sick for longer than I thought, which is not very awesome. But that means that last week I actually didn't shoot a pregnancy vlog. So this week, when you see my belly, there's going to be double growth. That's the reason why I wanted to not do a video last week, is because I wanted to show you guys that that's something that can happen to you too. It's happened to me multiple times where I've gone in and I've thought I was this far along and I wasn't, and the doctor's like, nope, this is where you're at. So it's always better to kind of get an official due date from your doctor. Here's another clip from this week.
This is a rare glimpse into what happens when Rebecca doesn't get food, so she's rushing to make herself some food because she's feeling sick. Whenever Rebecca's feeling sick, she doesn't ever talk. She doesn't ever look at you. She's just like, she becomes this like animal. Like she doesn't have any human characteristics about her. Oh, there's this one. Okay, so she's not a robot. I'm sorry, I'm making fun of her, but you know what? It makes her happy.
It's not that I, like, just don't want to talk. It's that I have to keep my mouth closed for fear of things spewing out of it, if you know what I mean. I can't concentrate on anything but concentrating on keeping my mouth closed and not throwing up.
Something that's interesting is the baby is moving all around right now, flipping and turning and kicking and punching and whatever, but I just can't feel it yet because the baby is still so tiny, but I cannot wait. It's one of those moments I definitely look forward to when I'm pregnant, just to be able to feel like movement. It's so reassuring. I love it. So this week I've called in the reinforcements. Actually, my mom saw my daily vlogging channel where I was like really struggling, and she came and she was like, I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna help you. And I was like, please do, because I am struggling. So she came and she helped us get so much done this week, and we rearranged our whole house, which you can see if you also go to our daily vlogging channel. Wink, wink. It's not like I'm trying to promote that or anything, but also at this point my uterus is the size of a grapefruit. That's not awkward at all. So in baby news, the baby this week should be around 1/2 ounce and 3 inches. About the size of a plum. Also, another interesting thing about the baby this week is the baby is producing hormones, which means this baby will be able to have babies. But not as a baby. I have been extremely moody this week. I was sitting at the dinner table having dinner with my whole family, and I pulled out my phone and I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this. It almost makes me want to cry even right now. But I saw this video of a baby in rubble from a bomb, which is very depressing. But I was just bawling my eyes out, and Michael's like, "What are you watching? Stop watching it right now! What are you doing?" He was like freaking out, and I'm just like, "Ah!" I was crying so much. But I was happy because the baby was alive and well, and everything was good. But it was still like, what is going on? And that's just how I am when I'm pregnant. I get very emotional. Something I'm realizing this week, which I probably say every week, is that I cannot eat big meals. I have to graze and not gorge. Speaking of grazing. Gotta shower. Something that I've decided to do this week is to take a little bit of time for myself, just when I'm really tired and I have to take care of all of the kids and I'm really struggling. Usually I'll put on a movie and make sure everybody's fine and okay and alive and then go out somewhere where it's peaceful and quiet, where I can just take a deep breath, because honestly it is really hard to have 3 kids and be pregnant. It's difficult. I was gonna say it's impossible. No, it's not impossible. It is possible, but that doesn't make it easy. And so something that I'm finding that is really helping me is just taking some time away from the kids just to breathe and calm down. But what's interesting about that is I had to do that when I had just one child and I was pregnant. So when James was a baby and he was running around getting into things and I was pregnant, I felt the exact same way. Now I just have a few more babies to chase. But I did need to do that. So don't feel bad if you take a break and you only have one kid. You need it. If you're pregnant and you're feeling sick, you need it. Belly time! So here's my belly week 12, and this is 2 weeks of growth since the last week because I got my due date wrong. So weird. Thanks for watching Pins and Things. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The link should be in the description below. If you click here, you can see my latest Pins and Things video. And if you click here, you can follow our daily vlog channel on the beach house. See you guys next time!